In this video, we're going to talk about the main screen and setting screen functions with the VoxBeat app. So going from left to right, we have the tempo adjust, down, up, tap tempo. We've got the drum kit selector where you can change drum sounds or purchase extra sounds. The effects mixer, the audio mixer, which has volume and pan, phone speaker on-off, metronome on-off, so if you don't want the metronome playing while you're recording, you can mute that. Record and play. Now going down here, these buttons will mute selected tracks. The question mark simply opens instructions. If you don't know what a function is, you can tap anywhere on the screen and it'll tell you. You can turn it off by hitting the question mark again. Then we have the settings menu, which we'll get to in just a second. This is the preset that we're on, and that can be changed by simply tapping on the preset name. This is the page that we're on of our pattern. So right now it would be a 2-bar pattern, bar 1 and bar 2. And then here we have the record enable for the various tracks. Now again, you can record enable kick, snare, and hi-hat and beatbox and have VoxBeat decode your beatboxing into kick, snare, and hi-hat samples. Once again, this is set to an audio track. You can toggle between audio and drum tracks by going to the mixer, hitting sound, and selecting user audio track. Now going on to the settings menu, you can quantize your beatboxing, and there's 3 choices, or 4 choices: off, low, medium, and high. I usually find medium or high gives the best results. You can add swing to your pattern. This is 16th note swing, so you can have a swung groove or not, straight. Sometimes it's nice to just add a little bit. You can control the click volume. Audio playthrough is if you're wearing headphones and want to hear the mic input in your headphones. The click type can toggle between normal click and kick and snare, which is kick on the first beat and snare on the second beat, and alternating, so forth. The number of beats in loop is the number of beats in your pattern. So if you wanted a 7-beat loop, you could go down, 8-beat, 9-beat, and so forth. The beat subdivisions is somewhat self-explanatory, but 4 would be a quarter note divided by 4, so 16th notes. If you wanted triplets, you could go to 3. If you wanted the beat to be subdivided by 16th note triplets, you could go to 6, and so on. You can get very interesting results by making a beat and then moving around the subdivisions after you've made the beat. And beats per page is just the number of quarter notes displayed on the screen. Okay, now let's say you have an 8-beat pattern. Number of beats in loop is 8, but you want to make it 16. You can quickly hit ×2 and it will double it. Now if you go back to your main screen, you'll see that the number of bars is now 4. Sleep just prevents the screen from going to sleep. Okay, now we can train VoxBeat to recognize our own sounds. So I usually find the default works quite well, as long as you sing something akin to boom or boom for the kick, ta for the snare, and tss for the hi-hat. If you don't want to use those sounds, you can select a user slot and record your own sounds. We'll get to how to train VoxBeat to use your own sounds in another tutorial. Stay tuned.